Hey y'all, it's your girl Key and I am back with another video. Thank you so much to all of my existing subscribers. I know I say I appreciate y'all because I really do. Y'all keep on running them numbers up the way that y'all do. I can't help but to be thankful. Listen, if you're new here, you'll love it here. I do a little bit of everything. Today in particular, I'm gonna just do a get ready with me. So I am on my way out the door and I need to get myself together, be a little more presentable. Let me slow down. Y'all know I talk fast sometimes. So I'm gonna do a little bit of makeup and get dressed. I want y'all to see the outfit. Let me know what y'all think or whatever the case may be. I'm just wiping my face so that I could prep good for this makeup. I'm gonna touch up my hair a little bit. And yeah. Just wipe my face off, but I am going to moisturize it just a little bit. I'm gonna show y'all what I'm using in a second. Full disclosure, I am not a professional. I'm using this Dove body cream for face and body. Fast absorption, no greasy feel. So I hydrate the skin to hydrate your skin. I love it and it smells amazing. It smells just like the soap, the pink rose soap. Alright, so first I'm gonna just go ahead and go in with the NYX face glue to prime. Oh, actually, hold on, y'all. Hold lot. Let's get this out the way. And I do not use foundation. I don't need foundation, so I don't use it. I have foundation, but I don't use it. So I feel like this is my easy go-to just for like a natural, I say in the middle between matte and dewy. The girls that know. So matte is when like your face is the opposite of dewy. I don't know. That's all I got. Okay. But this is what I did. I'm trying to move my hair out the way a little bit. I'm gonna have to fix it. I do take like a little bit of excess that's on my fingers and like wipe my brows with it. I also do have brow gel, but I feel like I need to get a better one. This me showing y'all is like so beginner friendly. I have like this Wet n Wild beginner brow gel, so I'm not gonna use it. I do have this eyebrow pomade from e.l.f. in the color Espresso, and I honestly didn't even mean to buy it because I feel like it's too dark. I meant to get brown, but sometimes judging when you order online can end up in a disaster. Or I mean, you could take the lemons you dealt with and make lemonade. For real. She's also an Old Faithful, y'all can tell, but I love my brushes. Like I still clean them, but this the end of it be a mess. I don't know how. Maybe just because it's in my makeup box, but whatever. Y'all know I like to run off on tangents. So I literally be tapping my brush. I be tapping my brush in the pomade. And I just be real light with it, outlining. You just hold your horses. Same thing to the other side. Very light strokes. Boom. That's it for now, right? Okay. Stay with me. So as my eyebrows are like that, I go ahead and take this e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer and I start concealing my face where I need to, where it needs to be. And not too much. And I'm gonna let that sit there for just for a second. All of these are affordable makeup products that I'm using because, again, I am not a pro. I just know what looks right on my face. I'm taking this little beauty palette. Who this by? RK by Kiss. This little contour palette, 3D contour artist. It's crazy. This is the one I was doing my eyebrows with. It was like a nice pretty brown, but that's gone. So I moved on to something else. I also use this when I do my wigs and blah blah blah. Like, so yeah. So this is definitely a multi palette for real, for real. The concealer, and I have this Anastasia Beverly Hills brush, the flat brush for my eyebrows, in the number 18. And I am going to clean up my brows. Sometimes I do feel like I go overboard with the concealer underneath my brows. And again, I'm not a perfectionist, but because of that, sometimes I do go back in like with the excess. I do go in with like the excess pomade on the eyebrow brush, and I just like fill it in a little bit. But y'all gonna see what I'm talking about. Okay, so I did the bottom and I cleaned it up. And I'm going to be using a lighter shade brown to do the top of it. Some people like to use that foundation as well. So, but this is just what I'm doing. This is what I did. If y'all have any tips, please let me know. If y'all have better products, please let me know. Like in terms of recommendations, I'm always open to recommendations. Always. This is just what I know how to do. This is what I've been doing. I probably do my makeup this little light beat every day, if I'm being honest. I say about 90% of the time. All right, so eyebrows are done. All right. Okay, so I also have this. Oh my god, I gotta get some more. I know you lying. The face glue, the setting spray from NYX. So I'm going to spray my face. Okay, I'm about to say, where is it? I'm taking this beauty sponge. Oh, so I have this beauty sponge. Oh my god. So I have this beauty sponge. But I also have a new brush that I've been using. Lord, I don't know where it is. Dang. Gosh darn it. I do my chin like this because I be having a little hair. And a concealer gonna get it every time. So I'm kind of like I'm not brushing it away, but like I am like blending it in. So close to my eye, I was doing like a upward motion in terms of whitening it. But I'm also blending it out so that it don't look like too harsh or crazy or whatever the case may be. Sorry, y'all know my phone be blowing. If you watch my other videos, you know my phone be blowing up with work. Okay. We good. Oh, crap. Okay, so another thing that I do is I take this little brush and I spray it a little bit. And I do have other blushes, but other cream blushes, but I'm just going to use the one that's on this palette. And I just tap my brush a little bit. And this little $8 little contour palette from the beauty store, I feel like it's so pigmented. Like, it's really good. So, the next step that I do, I'm done with the palette, by the way. I'm done with this palette. I'm moving on to Juvia's Place Bronze, I don't know. But it's in the shade dark, so it has two different bronzer colors. And I'm going in with the dark one. A really good friend of mine just told me, like, after she does her after she does her concealer under her eye, and she blends it out in the same way that I did, she actually puts her bronzer on first, lower, and then puts her blush on top. And I think that's really nice. I'm gonna have to test that out myself though. Not saying that it's not gonna work, but literally saying like I want to test it out myself to see like how I do for real. Because Elf has really nice cream blushes. She was using a different liquid blush or whatever the case may be. And again, doing my nose. Okay, with the same brush, I take the shade that's lighter, so right over top of it, and I just put it in my eye, over top of my eye, not in my eye. The hell, what the helly? All right, working with two mirrors here. Okay. Oh my god, I forgot an important step. Jesus. Okay. So I have this Airspun loose face powder, and I do this all the time, y'all. So this is the real for real. Okay. Ooh, that's a lot. Jesus Christ. Okay, so I know y'all always probably see these little triangular pads. They work amazing. That's why I'm like, why my face look different? But this is why, because I missed a step. Okay, so usually before I go in with this, I take, but okay. So yeah, usually literally right before I go in with this, I take the excess that's on the sides. And this is going to brighten your face up and also keep your face from sweating. So, as you can see, ooh, making a mess. Dang, I can't believe I forgot that. But the good thing is, that's cool. So, I'm going to leave it like that. I'm going to keep this palette out. Alright. I'm going to keep that palette out. I literally just tap this again. I'm going over top of it. So that's why I usually do the powder, the loose face powder. I do that before my bronzer. But it's fine because it does help me. So when I do that, it does help me get some of that loose powder off, and then y'all see what happens with the rest of it or whatever. But right now it's just sitting on my face. It's baking. The middle of my nose, on the sides, on my chin. Y'all gonna see it. Y'all gonna see it. So then I take this Maybelline Fit Me in the color 40, so dark, so it is my complexion. Take a big brush. And again, this is what works for me. And I'm just blending it. The Black Radiance, the contour palette, and the shade, dang, what shade is this? Dark to Deep. As y'all can tell, I've been using that as well. It is what it is. The makeup girlies know your favorite palettes is just what work. And I have a ton of makeup, but then I just have the ones that are like my go-tos. For real, that just work for me. So I'm just blending. I start taking it by my nose to blend it out. The purpose of it is to look all like together, so you don't have like any like sharp. And I'm taking the top now and just like tapping it. And I know I just took my bronzer and I put it there, but I promise it's gonna be fine. Alright, so I'm gonna close that up. The next thing I'm gonna do, where is it? I have another little brush. And I take some of the Sculpt. You can either do the Sculpt and the contour. Sometimes I mix a little bit together. And I contour my nose a little bit. Just a little bit, nothing crazy. Sometimes I don't even dip it in the palette because it's like already the excess on there. And I blend it up into my brows. Okay. Now that that's done, going back in with that setting spray. Ooh, child. Going back in with the setting spray. Going to take this little tiny brush here. And this highlight is my favorite highlight. I have other highlights, but this is my favorite. So this is what I use. And I take this, I think this is a highlight brush because it just makes sense to me. I don't be knowing. I told y'all I ain't a professional. And I just dust upwards like that on my face. A little highlight. I think this is the Cupid's bow. Tell me if I'm wrong, y'all. And then I just put a little bit under my eyebrows. That's it. But this is also from e.l.f. the Sun Bus Gloss. What color is this? This is really sticky and pigmented. It's so good. I really don't know the color of this, y'all. I'm so sorry. Hold on. Pink. Pink me girl. Okay. I think one of my lip liner pencil, my brown one, is in one of my purses. Also, another trick, because sometimes like the lashes, the girlies know, I take this mascara glue. So it's just like a little mascara. And if I see it lifting up anywhere, I just dab it on my lashes like that. And that's it. Mind y'all, I am in front of LED lights, so this is what the flashback would look like. I feel like I do a pretty good job. So, yeah, that's it. Let me know what you guys think about this quick natural beat. I need to get this head together and put on my outfit. I'm gonna save that for another video, so make sure y'all stay tuned. Make sure y'all are following me on both of my YouTube channels, Key Real Lifestyle and Key Real Lifestyle TV. Make sure you subscribe. Please hit the notification bell so that you know when I drop them bangers, when I'm going live. You just never know what I'm gonna do. And again, thank y'all so much for all the love that y'all show me. I appreciate y'all patience in terms of me getting the content out, replying back to all of the comments. So yeah, I hope you love it here. To all of the new subscribers, hopefully I won you over with this video if this is the first time that you've seen one of my videos. But until the next time.